part two of my lives in St. Joe, surviving in St. Joe. Part two of one. I don't know why I even said that. But yeah, here we are surviving. We're trying to survive. Doing my best to survive in northern Missouri. My entire life, I thought I would eventually someday, when I got older, live where my father lived, where my father's father lived, where my father's father's father and my father's 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 father all lived. It seemed only natural that I would go back to where it all started, you know. But last year, when I took it upon myself to start mowing and cutting down some of the horse whistle and horse weeds, picking up the trash along the side of the road and cleaning up the area known as the old place, my father, of course, was very interested, wanted to know what I was doing down there. I said, well, I'm trying to take care of the land. Father, I'd like to put a tiny home there. I would like to go back to where my father and my father's father and my father's father all came from. I wanted to know what it was going to be like to be 50 years old on Cornelius and watching sunsets from a porch on Cornelius land. And it's like my father just can't get into his head why I want to be out there. And I don't know how to show him or convince him that on a hill and all that. He said it wasn't part of the plan. Me paying my own way, buying a tiny home with my own money, putting it on a spot of land that's not being currently used for crops. So it wouldn't be taking money out of my father or stepmother's pocket. I don't know what plan he means. I don't know if that plan means the plan of when he dies. I don't want to be one of these kids that waits on their parents to die to be able to have a place to call his own. Yes, I've fucked up my own life and decided to use drugs when I was 12 or 13, therefore shaping the rest of my life. I didn't get a good job. I didn't get a white picket fence. I wasn't a father or a husband. And now here I am in St. Joseph, living in a yellow tagged abandoned house. Illegally, I might add. Ooh, look at that right there, yeah. Stop. Come on, what are you doing? Bruno hates motorcycles. Come on. Hey. What's the matter here? You got trouble going on? Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Alright. Alright, you okay? Hold up, buddy. Hold up. Alright, that camera's okay. Think it's okay. Alright. Hold up, bud. So, alright, here we are. He hates motorcycles. Here I am wanting to get a motorcycle. Travel cross country. And Bruno hates motorcycles. I don't know what it is. He just hates motorcycles. He hates bicycles. He hates mopeds. It's not necessarily the sound that they make. He just doesn't like the sight of them either. He was very abused when he was a puppy. Very abused by a couple of different families, I think, before Sarah got a hold of him. And Sarah has done the best she can with the tools she has. She's poor too. Anyway, so I'm stuck in limbo, really, you know, stuck in limbo, and you know, not really knowing which direction to go, you know. Come on, buddy. Come on. Hey, come on, bro. Come on, he's alright. Everybody's your friend, I know. Come on. Come here, Bruno. Come here. Hold up, buddy. Right there. Alright, this is on right. Make sure that was on him, right? But so I can't go back to the land my father's from and my father's father's from. Like, I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands, of generations before me have done. And I can't get a place in St. Joe because I've been evicted from a HUD housing place. So I owe HUD money, which means I can't get on with housing or HUD anywhere, because that would be my first choice if I'm on disability. So I'm stuck in this loop that never changes. No place to go, no place to rent to me, over and over and over again. I wanted to get a car, at least maybe. Yeah, but my father won't help me with the car now because I don't have a license. Haha. Hold on. And my teeth are crap. And when I went to the dentist told me, your teeth are screwed. He said there's no saving them. The best he could offer was dentures on top and caps all along the bottom. And he said those will only last 5 years because my teeth are deteriorating so rapidly. So I said, yeah, okay, let's do the dentures. Let's do the dentures. But in order to do the dentures, I need $521. And then I guess Medicare will pay for the rest. But yet again, here we are, I'm homeless. Think about getting all my teeth yanked out. I got a girlfriend that doesn't really love me. Doesn't really think about me when she's out and about, you know? You gotta go poop? You gotta go poop, Bernie. Everything is a rock and a hard place when you're homeless and you do have an income like that. You gotta eat, you know, you gotta sleep. All three of us, me, 2 adults and a dog, we can't sleep in that car. We did it like once or twice, but it's really just not. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Just can't do it, you know. The week we moved out was such a stressful week. That's why when I got paid, I made sure to go ahead and I reserved a room at the My Place Hotel for Juicy and I. So the day we got done moving, you know, she would have a nice, relaxing place to stay. You know. Well, I originally got it at the Stony Creek, and a year ago, when I was at Stony Creek on Valentine's Day, Sarah left. Got mad, said I had some other girl there. I never did. Next morning, I choked on my continental breakfast. Ambulance had to be called. First responders give me the Heimlich maneuver. Anyway, they said I was on the ban list for a year. Or they said I was on the ban list permanently. I said, what, for choking inside of Stony Creek? I'm banned? They said, no, it's for swimming pool stuff. We didn't go in the swimming pool. Sarah and I spent the whole night arguing in our room. When I took her home, I went to the bar, had a couple of drinks, called it a night. Woke up the next morning, went downstairs for breakfast, and choked on my breakfast. And then a year later, try and get her a room there again, and they say I'm on the ban list. I'm banned. Makes no sense. Of course, my paranoid mind, I just think it's part of the whole conspiracy to keep me unhappy, keep me down. But I don't know. Still, it just seems kind of weird too. Anyway, so I ended up getting the room at My Place Hotel. So that's $100 at Stony Creek. They said they would refund me, but I'm still not sure if I ever got the actual refund or not. And then My Place Hotel, they had a $100 refundable deposit, but which they said they gave back to me, but they also charged me $120 on top of the $115 for the room. They said they had no record of, but I've got a record of it on my records, and so on and so forth. And so anyway, when you're working a fixed income, that's just a fixed amount of money that's coming in, then little tiny fuck ups like that, where they take $100 from your account and they just forget to put it back in. Well, that might not be such a big bad deal if you're getting $1,000 every week. When you're getting less than $1,000 a month to live on, it hurts, Anyway, got to the My Place Hotel. And she was able to go sleep. She, of course, thinks I drugged her because as soon as she laid down in the bed, she said she felt groggy and passed out. Well, probably had a little bit to do with the fellatio and the big warm bed that you haven't slept in years. Come on, let's go back to the house, buddy. Come on, let's go back to the house. Come on, Bruno. Let's go back to the house. Come on. Come on. Anyway. I don't know what to do. I'm not even quite sure why I'm making these videos. Come on, Bruno. Bruno, come on. I'm not lollygagging. Come on. Because Bruno wants to pick the nicest yard on the block to take a shit in. I don't have poop bags. I'm gonna try right here. Try right here where they're digging anyway. They won't care. You're pooping where they're digging. Anyway, I guess I just get on here and use YouTube as my vent. alone. World, I'm alone. And nothing is going for me the way I planned it. I just wanted a tiny home in the country, sustainable living, with the woman of my dreams, you know? It's not too much to ask for. I didn't think anyway. Apparently it was. And then when I found another tiny home, put the money down on it. For whatever reason, Sarah didn't want to sign a lease on the place. And so we lost that tiny home as well. And the RV that I bought, I thought we'd live in it until we got a tiny home. But she called Paul. Paul came and whisked her away. So I had the RV moved up to there, to the RV park by myself, and there I sat by myself, alone, texting and calling her every day, begging her to come live with me. Till I couldn't stand it anymore. And I came into St. Joe, left my RV up there, another home gone. I guess it wouldn't be gone if I would have stayed there and paid my lot rent. But who wants to live in an RV alone, you know? Who wants to live in an RV park and an RV alone? I got it for me and my girl. So, I don't know, I'll keep on trying. Never give up. All right, Bruno, never give up. Go back here to the house, maybe clean a little bit. And, I don't know, maybe turn life around a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. My life used to be exciting, but it's not really too exciting, I guess, now. But when you're poor and homeless, living in the Midwest, just trying to survive, life isn't that exciting. Hi, buddy. What's up with the house? What's up with the house, huh? What's up with the house? You like the house, don't you, buddy? It's kind of a cool house. You see that house back there? My wife stops and looks at the house. He stops and looks at the oddest things. You would never think a dog would stop and look at. You never think a dog would stop and look at. So he stops and looks at it, though. Come on, man. Last stop to take a shit. You gonna take a shit here? Or are you gonna wait until we walk all this way and then go in the house and take a shit? I'm sure that's probably what he'll do. Probably wait until we get in the house to take a poop. This is Chris Cornelius, St. Joseph, Missouri. Sometime in the middle of February. Just trying to survive in northern Missouri. Over and out, YouTube land. Love you guys. Say goodbye, Bruno. Bruno, say goodbye. Love you guys.